Okay. Hello everybody and welcome to this stream of Fallout 4, The Flaming Chef. This challenge is about two main things. One of them is only using fire-based weaponry. So this is limiting myself to Molotov cocktails, the flamer, and also the shish kebab. And the second part is that this character can only consume aid items that he's crafted himself. So, for example, I can't pick up a cook.
Thanks, Codsworth.
Of course, sir.
Right. This opening section is always a little slow.
Nervous? Don't be. Everyone's gonna love the speech.
Oh, sounds like someone.
Codsworth.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
We should take Codsworth to be serviced soon, don't you think?
Codsworth.
Now, don't you touch the laundry. I'll take care of it.
Okay. I think we're just waiting for the guy. Alright, there we go.
Can you get that?
Good morning, Vault-Tec calling.
Go on.
Nice to find you. You can't begin to...
I'm here now.
So you are. Now I'm here to...
Sure. Sounds great.
Oh, I just...
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid.
Okay. There you go. So we're going to be the flaming chef with strength 5, perception 4, endurance 10, charisma 3, and agility 4. So the strength is for armorer and heavy gunner, perception is for demolition expert, endurance is for having a lot of health, charisma is for lone wanderer, and agility is for action boy plus having some action points to help with running.
Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
So it is.
I have my moments.
Sir, Sean.
Codsworth.
Sir, if I may,
Go
Sean
on.
requires your personal attention.
How are the two most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that. Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir,
Right.
Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth? What's wrong?
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes.
I know he can't touch the coffee anymore.
Explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
But we can sit on the couch.
stations.
Hey, Codsworth.
We do,
Hon?
we do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to
And the
get
door
to
opens on its own.
now.
You know, as doors tend to do. So we have the second of 4 autosaves. I thought it was 3, but it's actually 4.
That's absurd! I am Vault.
Let's see if I can do this glitch.
You can't stop me!
We need to get in. We're on the list. We need to get in. We're on the list.
Male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
You two, follow me.
I feel like I've gotten
What's
that
gonna
voice
happen to all those
glitch
people outside the gate?
twice, but had it not worked.
Step on the
I
platform.
wonder if they fixed it.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
Hold on.
Oh god! Oh god! We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion. No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
Is here for you.
Yes, this way.
Female and step over to the table, take a seat.
You'll need your suits
Welcome.
before we can take you
Pick
further.
up a suit right over there.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me. It's gone. Our home. Everything we had.
Your mother and father down in D.C.
Doctor?
What if they didn't make it?
I know this is a difficult time.
Here we go.
But Vault-Tec will be with
Oh,
you
we'll be
every
going
step.
over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first. It's a good fit. Just checking everyone off
The Vault suit is designed to be fashionable as well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Okay, and so because the most recent
Hey there.
This way.
challenge is done,
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
well, the most recent ending's done, I think, was in this order: Railroad, then Brotherhood, then
Before we head deeper in the vault, just
Institute as Cool Guy, and then
Time for a whole new life.
Minutemen.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete.
But because the current
3, 2,
pre-recorded playthrough, which I haven't resumed yet, but because that's going to be doing the Railroad ending, this guy is going to be doing the Brotherhood ending.
This is the one. Here.
Ooh, a penny. feel like in really early patches you used to be able to hit the window a lot quicker. Like it was hit rather than hit. And then we're frozen again. And so this is the part where gameplay begins. But until we leave the vaults, the game isn't completely open.
Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God!
So let's just
I'll find who did this.
let's just take the ring off her finger.
I promise.
And then refreeze her. Right, now the question is going to be whether or not I should complete this using the pacifist method or just punch the red roaches. Oh wow. Hello everybody. Thanks for the raid, weirdest builds. So yeah, you came in right as I started. So I think that sort of answers the question for me. Alright, so since the challenge that I'm doing involves only using fire-based weaponry, I was wondering whether or not I should complete this without killing anything. Because obviously my fists aren't made of fire. And I think now that seems like a good idea.
Giant.
So yeah, so how'd your string go? Whoop. Okay. Alright, I think there's goodies in here. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, hopefully you get well soon. Okay. And now the trick with these guys is to lure them this way. This way. And so I like to lure these guys There we go. So I lure the red roaches going all the way over there. That way I can get enough distance. So basically, I'm streaming this off of the PlayStation 4. Thanks for the follow, Artsy Brigadier. Welcome to the Squid Dimension. But yeah, so maybe that gives a cell shading effect. But yeah, alright, well, maybe that's... So the plan there is going to be... It's probably going to involve... Actually, I don't think they require any perks to craft. I'm just going to double check that. Let's see.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Yeah, they don't require any perks. Okay. So it's going to involve finding the ingredients, which I think is... If I remember right, I think it's adhesive, oil and glass. Yeah, so on top of that, another part of the plan is going to be just using them sparingly.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault-Tec.
Like, for example, a long time ago, I did a challenge where I only used explosive weapons. These being the grenades, landmines, missile launcher, and Fat Man. And at the very beginning, I didn't have much more than a handful of landmines and grenades, and so the main strategy there was to use them extremely sparingly. But also, in challenges where in challenges where the amount of damage I can do is limited at the start, I generally do a lot of the easy quests first. Like the quests that don't require me to have any resources or perks in the way of killing enemies.
Uh-huh. But you...
She's...
Sir, it's been...
Sean's been kidnapped.
It's worth...
Doesn't matter how long it's been.
A bit, that means...
What? Food?
Yeah, whoops.
Then I'll be right...
Uh-huh.
Okay, well... let's at least clear this area. Okay. Furniture, beds. Need to find a whole lot more cloth. Pretty sure there's a lot of cloth in the original house. Okay.
There we go.
Right. So this we are going to be taking in agility. That's just toy stuff.
Here you are, sir. Now, I'm...
Or maybe evil leprechauns.
I have an idea. Let's...
Codsworth. Are you sure you're...
Oh, sir. I spent the...
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
Focus, Mr. Codsworth.
Mr. Codsworth.
Now, shall we send...
Sure.
Right. Lead the way.
Proud?
Okay, so that we can't actually consume. So let's just put it on the ground. Let's see. Get some cloth. Casual outfit. And so the clothes that I'm looking for to dress this character in is it's the chef hat, which probably is the item that makes the most sense for a flaming chef. But also the checkered shirt and slacks, which can be obtained at the Galleria, and the red bandana, which can be obtained in the First Concord House. However, I have planned this to be a character that mainly uses... Let's actually sprint to the houses Codsworth has been. So this is going to be a character that mainly uses power armor. And so the power armor that he'll be using is going to be exclusively painted red from the... Hey. Thanks for the follow, Croutons. Welcome to the Squid Dimension. Alright, let's see what's in this. So these dresses in Sanctuary, that should be lots of cloth. Yeah. So so the reason why I build 6 beds here is that you need 5 beds to complete the Sanctuary quest. And then the remaining bed allows me to sleep here in case all 5 are being used by the residents here. Okay. Now we need concrete. There's some right here. Okay. And the last thing is food and defense. Okay. so this is just the last thing.
I need to assign someone to this.
Alright, so that's just those three. There's another patch of gourds next. It's either next to the first Concord house or it's further south from it. Resources, food. So we'll stick in the gourd and the 2 melons. Okay. And so that's enough to get... Well, it's not going to show up here because nobody's farming it, but that's enough for 3 food, I think, so I still need to get 4 more half-food items. Alright. So the last thing is...
Your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
I mean, Codsworth, maybe we should look on the roofs. Have you been there yet?
Sean's out there, Cods.
What about Colt?
Uh-huh. I like these people already.
Oh, good. I shall remain here and secure the home.
Yeah, so the dresses in Sanctuary... Wait, isn't there supposed to be more than one low-flying here? There was the one. Oh, there... Okay. Right, maybe there's only 2. Okay.
Got it.
Let's pick those up. So within the first within the very early parts of the game, you can actually get, oh hey, the first Molotov. Let's equip that. Probably not going to use it for a while, but at least it's there. Okay. That's about everything. Let's take care of the tiredness. So now it occurs to me that I should probably be picking up the bottles. So it was sort of the thing where, you know, after just starting the new challenge, you have the previous challenge on your mind. And so I, for a moment, forgot that I could actually fill up bottles for purified water. Because in the previous challenge, that was something that I wasn't able to do. Got some some goodies in here. Oh. Oops, let's not get stuck in the scenery. Okay, so I think the next thing to do is to head over to Red Rocket. So Red Rocket is beneficial for two main reasons. It's beneficial because all of the crafting places there are very close together, and actually I was thinking of picking these up to sell them, but I realized that wouldn't be a good idea because if I ever craft any of my own, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the ones I picked up and the ones that I've crafted. Or rather, I wouldn't be able to keep count easily. Okay. Okay, so let's clear out this area. Okay, let's see. Okay. This I'll put out here because there's no way to fit that inside of the interior. But not only that, the concrete fire underneath is actually, in this settlement, the only source of concrete. Resources. Okay. So for the sake of convenience, I put a water pump on both sides. That way I don't have to cross the settlements to get water. Oh, that's a clipboard. Okay. One bed, cap stash. Alright, so let's see which resources we need. Okay, so we need adhesive, cloth, glass, and oil. And the adhesive and oil is going to be the toughest part, probably. I mean, cloth, cloth should actually be pretty easy to get. Let's see, I think pre-war money, yeah, that's one cloth. Still, there's like a duffel bag in Lexington next to Super Duper Marts. And I think it has 100 pre-war money in it. So that's 100 cloth. Oh yeah. So let's cook up the food items. Right, so the first thing that I'll want to do is probably to pick up the... Let's eat first. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, so first thing is going to be to pick up the magazine from over here. Thanks Artsy Brigadier. If I can words. Thanks Artsy Brigadier. Hopefully you have a good sleep. Let's see. Wait, that's another thing I can't. I'll pick that up for the caps. And so I think, especially in the early game, the main reason to acquire resources for selling is going to be to purchase the resources for building Molotovs. Now, as for the shipments regarding the Molotovs, I don't remember where shipments of cloth can be obtained, but I think they're common-ish. I know that adhesive...
Bingo.
So there we go, there's that thing. So let's start that up. Okay, so any moment now these mole rats should spawn. Let's get up on here. Sentry bot. There we go. still more. And so one thing that's funny about this area.
Resuming lethal force visualization operation.
Yeah, one thing that's funny about this area is that the world record survival mode speedrun of this game visits here because this location is an excellent early game source of fusion cores. Okay. That looks like all the mole rats are dead. Okay. I probably don't have the... yeah, okay. So if you self-destruct the sentry bot, there we are. So yeah, they go here to get the 3 fusion cores because they do the speedrun almost entirely in power armor. So let's just pick up the teeth and the meat. Oh. So yeah, they go here for the fusion cores mainly. But not only that, they also come here for the Fat Man and Mini Nuke. And because the Mini Nuke is... also, how much reserve? I have loads. Should easily be able to carry that. Okay. Right, and now back to Red Rocket. So yeah, the way that they get the mini nuke, because the mini nuke there is very... it's like sort of stuck in the ground and it's very hard to pick up. So if I remember right, I think what they do is they just like shoot at it non-stop until it pops out of the spot where it is. Which to me seems like a strange idea to shoot at an explosive device. Right, so now that we have all that mole rat meat, we can cook them as well. So let's also fill the bottles. I think there's a handful of bottles. Yeah, there's a handful of bottles in the speakeasy. Okay. Now we've done that, and we have the magazine. The next thing to do is to get resources from the speakeasy, pick up the power armor, and then sell some items for the resources we need for the Molotovs. Before that, however, let's pick up all the junk items within the workbench in Sanctuary. Okay. Pick up these. Blood pack, purified water. These I can't take. Let's see, and then anything with adhesive, cloth, glass, or oil. Like that. That oil, that cloth. Let's not pick up any rubber. Let's also pick up the tibia. Because the tibia can be used to craft more oil through cutting fluid. And there's a laundromat in Lexington where you can pick up. Okay, that guy's not following. We can pick up an entire skeleton's worth of bone. Though I do think that would be a very strange sight to witness. Just seeing somebody enter an abandoned building and then they run out carrying a they run out carrying an entire skeleton on their back. Okay, here's the red bandana. Okay, we got some bottles over here. Right, so to do this speakeasy thing, I can either sit behind. Ooh, that's close. Yeah, so I can either sit behind the behind here and then let Preston kill everybody, or I can go in from the backside. Oh, another one. And so if I can kill every raider in the Museum of Freedom itself using only Molotovs, if I can do that, then no, if I can do that with one Molotov for one kill, that would require about 7 Molotovs. but it'd be preferable to have more in case either I miss or it takes more than one. Can you walk out in front? What's he doing? Clearly that raider does not know what he's doing. Let's just leave him to his beliefs about the nature of reality. Okay, beer bottle. I think the camera has glass in it. No, it has gear springs and crystal. The crystal is actually going to be very useful though. It'll let me build the what's it called, the radio beacon. And then the settlers that come to Sanctuary and Red Rocket are going to help with producing, one thing, adhesive for building the Molotovs. Let's also check the lunchbox. Yeah, that's weightless. Okay. So let's pick up the skull. I don't think anything else here can be picked up. A material water trough, apparently. Is there another? Yeah, there's one there, another one. Okay, so I mentioned earlier about how one of the rules of the challenge was that this character can only consume 8 items that they've crafted. And so I considered the 2 exceptions to this being water and all forms of alcohol. The alcohol I don't count because, well, you can't craft it, and the water I don't count because I mean, I suppose an argument could be made for crafting purified water out of dirty water, but okay, that guy's still there.
Disappearing, Arthur.
Okay, let's run away from that guy. What's over there? Oh, it's Moss. You want to help me kill a raider? There's nobody else there. That's good. Okay, I don't think he's following, but if he is, I can just lead him to those guys.
I know you're here.
Are you for real? Or you? What?
Show
What?
your face! Come on! I dare you! You're mine now, rookie! Should've just run!
Save me, Moss! Whee!
Look, man, I've been thinking about this for a long, long time. I know what I'm talking about.
Get him!
Let's do this!
Made it. This time. Yes?
Yes?
Okay, he's got nothing useful. Okay, oh, that's novice.
Yes.
That's oil. Okay. So the next thing is to attempt the jump. So up there, it's possible to jump.
Hey, up here! On the balcony! I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Not yet, Preston. So yeah, up here there's a jump that can be done. And unless they've modified the jumping mechanics or the positioning of the buildings, that jump should still be possible. Okay. Yep, here we are. Okay. So the reason why I pick up the minigun is because you immediately get, in this case, 1300 ammo, which is the equivalent of 1300 caps worth of items, not including the money. Not including the actual value of the minigun itself. That's those items. I'm going to... yeah. I'm going to return this to over there and then continue on. And so in this area, in this part of the map alone, you can get 3, 4, 5, you can get 6.5 fusion cores. So there's 3 in the robotics disposal ground, there's 1 in one in the USAF Olivia station. There's 1 underneath here in the cave. There's 1 in Concord Civic Access. There you go. And then there's half a fusion core in the alright, I'm full of items. By how much? By a lot. So everything here except, you know, even the I think even that is probably a good idea to leave behind. And that was surprisingly enough weight. Okay. So that should be enough to build at least a couple of Molotovs. I should probably also think about at some point crafting some great mentats. Now, considering the rule about only consuming 8 items that I've crafted myself, while mentats itself is an item that can be crafted, if I pick it up and use it to craft the great mentats, that's probably okay. As opposed to picking up the mentats to use it myself. There we go. And we have 4 reserve. Right, so I have in my list of perks here to get, what is it? Demolition Expert 1 first. The idea being that at the very start I'd be using Molotovs the most. But for one thing, okay, so to go from C and above requires science, so that's that's not until level 15. And at level 15 I would be able to get up to Model D. I wouldn't even need to worry about Model A. I mean, Model C. Right, let's make this hot rod, because that's the most important part of this before I forget. Okay. Right, and then let's furniture containers, build a toolbox, being the cheapest containers in the game. My aid. Disk. Yeah, so the main thing here is to put in the 2 fusion cores. That'll reduce my weight by 8, which will allow me to carry 8 weight worth of items to sell. Should also probably put the gourd away. And that. And since stim packs I won't be able to craft until level 20, let's put those away too. Okay. Right, so our next destination is to visit, what's the name? Trash Can Carla. And let's hope that we won't get randomly killed by anything. Because 3 playthroughs ago, when I was playing the game using only items that I've purchased and acquired as quest rewards, in that playthrough, right over here, I came across a Mr. Oh. Don't mind if I do. I actually don't want to take that stim pack though. You can keep that. So right over there was a Mr. Gutsy. Okay, let's check. Yeah, so that should be fine and not affect my charisma.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, this gets auto equipped. Okay.
Hey.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directly?
Mm-hmm. Just looking for love, sweetheart.
But I'll tell you what.
Uh-huh. I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what I...
Okay. So she's got some of those. That can be cooked. Okay. Can take that, those two, that. Don't need that anymore. Oh, this thing. Huh. Okay. There we go. Okay. So again, we're looking for adhesive, adhesive, cloth, glass, oil, and bone. Okay, circuitry, coppice. Do I need nuclear material for anything? Probably not. Actually, probably. I'll pick up that for the crystal to build the things, to build the what's it called? Some of the stuff requires circuitry, so I'll pick up that. Got a shipment of oil. I can definitely afford that. Okay. Okay, so 82. Yeah, that's definitely something. Okay. What the heck? Yes, we do. You've got this. Or do you? She's barely doing anything. Oh, there we go.
That's over.
What about... Wasn't one of these a mole rat? I could swear there was a mole rat over here. I guess not. Okay, well, off we go then.
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't
Whoa,
giving
whoa,
boys
easy
who
there,
chem
Bolt
pushes
boy.
anything.
This doesn't
Do you know
involve
what that
you.
junk has done to my boy?
Looks like you got some trouble. I could help.
Help.
I'll talk to her.
Maybe we'll appreciate it.
Okay.
Hi.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking.
And peacefully.
Look.
You owe them money.
I got a better idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, Trudy.
Thank you.
Although it's funny that I agree to take care of them for them, and then they do it for me. So there's Wolfgang.
We'll get through this. Stay calm.
Simone is about half down. Could totally rob these guys blind if I wanted to. Like, they probably notice. What? Why was there a female scream just then? Oh, somebody's using a stim pack.
Why don't you people just leave us alone? Keep going.
Come on. Oh, one more hit. There we go. May as well pick up all the items. Just squeeze as much caps out of them as we can. So I think Wolfgang went down around here somewhere. Let's see, where'd he go? Oh, Wolfgang. Where is he? Oh, Wolfgang! Show yourself and give me your juice. Oh hey, it's one of these. Don't mind if I do. And I think that's a little too far for where Wolfgang went down. So where did he go? I guess he just vanished. Oh no, here he is. Okay.
Hey.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
Hey.
I'll take a look, sure.
A little bit of everything.
So let's at least pick up those. For eyewear, charisma glasses is probably more beneficial than perception, despite having 5 perception. Let's see. Okay. So now I think the limiting factor, I think it'd be adhesive, so I should buy the adhesive first, which you've got only 3. Very well. The next limiting factor might actually be glass. So everything with glass. fuses have glass. I should pick those up. Yep, that's glass. It's cloth. Okay. Oh yeah, that's also definitely good. Okay. Concrete chessboard. That's good. Okay, that's... And we can still walk. Excellent. Now we've got 2 levels. I think once I've used all the resources I have to craft as many Molotovs as possible, I think that'll be enough to take on the Museum of Freedom. So I should be able to get Demolition Expert pretty soon. Armorer actually, for this character, it doesn't really make sense until I've got science, so I can hold off on that for a while. Lone Wanderer 1 will really help. And then I'll save the other point for the yeah, I'll save the other point for Demolition Expert once I get the bobblehead. Oh shit. I hear something behind me. And it's vanished. Okay. That sounded like a dog. Like the footsteps of a mongrel dog. And we're safe. Let's see. The light bulbs should also have glass in them. Okay. And I also reckon that it would probably be a good idea Right, yeah. First things first, let's put all the stuff away. Go in here. So we can build a whole bunch of these. So that leads us to having 22 Molotovs. That should be enough. And we can't do this up at all. Okay, let's do a full sleep. And then eat and drink, all that stuff. Be all good, and then oh yeah, we gotta cook this stuff. Okay. Go. Okay. Okay, no longer hungry. And we can just sip on this to save on purified water. Oh, well, level 2, okay. And no bottles. Right. Yeah, I think before going in, I want to actually fix these up. I'll start with this. And then that, and then these. There we go. Now I also might not be able to build an auto turret here, because I might have already gotten all the oil. Now I know that is something that can be done. Yeah, might have actually been in the previous challenge, where I thought of the idea of building a turret there, but not on the ground, but floating in the air from building it on a platform and then removing the platform. And then that way I can lure the Deathclaw up there. The Deathclaw gets shot by the turret, but can't attack the turret. Okay. Pick up those. Okay. Let's see what that does. Still on fire. Ooh, nice, okay. So a direct hit is a one-hit kill. Good to know. The other guy seemed to have burnt to death. Lovely. And refilled my thing. Lovely. Okay.
That's it.
Pick up those. Yes, those mentats can be used to build what's it called? To build the great mentats. And the wine is useful too. Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Oof. Lovely. So I suppose one thing about being low level is that yes, that should slowly heal me. Yeah, so being low level, I detected. Preston, stop looking at me through the walls. Oh, lovely. Yeah, so being low level, these enemies will tend to have Molotovs on them as well. Ooh. Did I get both of them? I did! Yay! Hell yeah. Get burnt, mister. And he is just a little bit crispy. You know, just a little bit crispy.
Excellent.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
I'm just passing through.
Fair enough. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? And those raiders.
Yep.
Please, go on.
A month ago.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
Thanks.
One good idea can make...
Sturgis. Tell him.
I had a whole fancy plan about fixing up a suit of power armor. And here you are, walking in like some kind of metal miracle. There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, it's got a minigun, and it seems to be intact.
Sold it.
Wearing that armor, you could rip it right off. Then those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Can't be too hard.
Well, all right.
Sure.
Grab the minigun.
Careful, kid. There's something coming.
Perfect.
These are our lives you're playing with. Are you listening to me?
Promise me.
So if it's pointing to the vertibird right outside. Oh, you can see a little bit of the exterior. That's a really nice detail. Yeah, okay. I never noticed that before. And also, if Molotovs are this powerful, then the Deathclaw might not be so hard. If I can just roast the Deathclaw alive. Oh, still pointing here.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here. I think I got you. Get down here.
Bye, everybody. So the thing to do is to unleash the Deathclaw, let it kill everything else, and then spam the Deathclaw with Molotovs. Okay. Let's also get Demo Expert 1. Oof. Ah. Oh yeah. Okay, now let everybody else deal with it. How many do I have left? 8. Okay. Well. There, oh yeah.
Just get warmed up over here.
And then one more. Come on, burn up. And dead. Okay. Lovely. Oh yeah, let's pick up the hand as well. So it turns out the strategy of using the raiders to distract the Deathclaw actually worked very well. And I suppose Preston would have already taken care of Gristle somewhere. Wherever he was. Okay.
Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you were on our side.
Feelings mutual, Preston.
You can never have...
You're welcome.
Well...
Uh-huh.
Yes, sure.
All right, Garvey.
Oh,
Please, tell me.
you're a man.
I knew it. Please, tell me where he...
And even
Uh-huh.
great.
Please, Mama Murphy.
Look,
Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
my shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too.
No, it
Let's
works.
get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. Heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about.
Okay, so let's hope that they follow me out. I know there's a certain point when that dialogue is considered finished. It's just not easy to remember when that is. There we go, okay. And so, even though I'm planning on doing the Brotherhood of Steel ending as this character, the reason why I'm releasing them is firstly because it's XP, and it's like easy-ish early game XP. And secondly, it'll give some people to tend the adhesive farm that'll end up needing. I'll be needing the adhesive farm to build Molotov cocktails as well as to modify the power armor. Okay, that was a bit weird. Let's... Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll put all those away. Do tell me I have the thing. Yeah, right. So it won't... It's not going to be very useful for me to go to Corvega to kill... Jared for the quest. I think the most useful thing for me to do is to visit Diamond City. Also, why do I have the carrot? Oh well. Yes, I'm still fresh out of oil. Oh, but there is one thing I can do actually. Can do this. Now let's see if I can do up the torso. I can. Lovely. All right. Actually, I suppose there's two options I have. Oh, I have another level. I think the thing to do is to start boosting my intelligence now rather than later. The earlier that I can boost my intelligence, actually that depends. See, the power armor levels is A, B, C, D and onwards. Without perks I can go up to B. With Armourer 1 I can go up to C, Armourer 2 up to D. If I wish to if I wish to skip A and go straight to B, no, if I want to skip C and go straight to D, I don't actually need to boost that any earlier. So probably get Solar Powered 1 a little early. Right, well. Do I still have? No, okay. So we got food over here. Chunk of Deathclaw. So I suppose if I were to build a water farm and then just use my water bottles for dirty water to build noodle cups. Oh, the quest isn't even done yet. I must have leveled up off of the Oh, that's pointing over here. So let's do a full sleep. This should reset Preston over here. And I reckon rather than make a beeline for Diamond City, there's probably two places I want to go first. Hello.
Glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mom. I think we could...
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Forget I said anything.
No worries.
Sure.
Anyway, I am glad you're here.
And you have a favor to ask?
And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people. Trouble is...
Oh, good. I was
It's not that people are... That's what the Minutemen are. By the way.
Yay. So let's uncheck that and talk to Sturgis.
Sturgis.
Willing to do some work?
I'd
Sure.
be glad to help.
Just make sure we can... There's a workbench over...
Okay, I'm done.
Having a place to sleep will improve. What we need now is a reliable...
I'm on it. Clean water. Sure. Hey, Sturgis.
I feel better already. Knowing we have... hope... if we're gonna settle here...
Right.
Got him.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Oh wait, I don't think I do. Still need the plant. Well, I guess we're going for another run. I forgot to carry over the crops, all those gourds. But what I feel like an interesting way to handle that quest would be, rather than have him go, could you build some water for us, and then if you already have it, he then immediately goes, oh gee, thanks for building the water for us. It'd be cool if he omits oh. Well, that guy can say that. Like he omits all the things that you've done. Oh, really? Oh, these are growing. But let's stick down all these gourds. And then everybody here will be all, oh my god, thanks for feeding us. There we go. Oh. Okay. And then let's say, for example, you have absolutely everything set up by the time Sturgis arrives.
It's starting to feel like home. Trouble is, what we need.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make it.
Oh, they must have already been assigned. Okay. Is that? No, we still need to assign them. Mr. Guy, thanks for assigning me to this defensive thing that I've already seen.
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at. It's been a long road.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Sure. Of course, you know, Windows too.
There we go. Right, well.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now.
So the next place we're going to go is actually about over here.
I think Preston may want to chat though.
Now that I've slept, I should be good to go. Let's not swim across the water. That would be bad. So the, what's it called? Checkered shirt and slacks. The only listed source of this item on the wiki is being sold by Reg at the Atomics Galleria. Now I will probably want to save at 10 Pines Bluff beforehand, because the Galleria is a bit of a weird place. Like the robots there tend to go hostile for weird reasons. And so if you don't know exactly what's going on, it's easy to get yourself killed there. Okay, nobody ahead by the looks of it. It would seem like those guys are attacking something. It's good to hear that it's not me. Alright, we're pretty much to the place. Well, to this place. And even though I'm not going to do this quest for them, there is a mattress here that can be slept in. I just need to alert these guys, get them to follow me.
What's that noise? Let's do this! That was some luck.
Okay. 1 hour will be fine here. And now if we get killed by one of those robots over there, it's not going to be as much of a setback. Oh shit, run away. Right, so there's a flight, like a crashed flight over here. Let's not get close because there are usually hostiles over there. We've got, oh hey, lovely. Now that we have that, getting this Diamond City quest is going to be a little bit quicker. Okay, so where's... That's Sprocket. I think Reg is over here. Oh, he's over here.
Who's there? Are you... Now you listen here. Can look if you want. I'm watching you. Don't touch anything. See anything you like? Well, just leave it there.
Okay. Probably doesn't exist.
Don't touch anything.
Yes, yes. It would probably be a bad idea to nick one of his clothing and then run away with it. A microscope in a washing machine. Hmm.
I'm watching you.
Let me buy off you. God damn it. Hmm. Okay, so since right. Since I don't know right now how to unlock this area at a very low level, I'm gonna leave this until later. I might be able to head down over here at this level. To do so, I move the marker over here and then head over here. Reggie is over there. Does that make him count as a shop?
See anything you like?
Nope.
Well, just leave it there.
Okay, well. And so now I'm heading over to Salem to pick up the chef hat. Though would it be easier to go to the theatre? Because there's a theatre nearby to Diamond City which also has it. And actually that's probably the easier of the two. This will be a little bit weird, but I ought to be able to head over to Diamond City through this way. I think that'll be my first stop. If I can get to that bridge, also that's an area with hostiles. But yeah, if I can get to the bridge just south of Bunker Hill, there's a boat to the east with a sleeping bag on it. I can use that as a save point. But the trick is going to be not being killed by anything on the way. Okay, buddy. Now when it comes to the flamer, I've heard of there being one in the Fenn Street sewer. So that's probably the first port of call for that. And it'd probably be a good idea to get the flamer as soon as possible. Also, let's see if this will give us any goodies. Okay. Alright, this Oh, I know this part. Oh, that's it.
Detected. Curious.
Let's go around, shall we? And actually, if we continue in this direction, we'll get to Covenant. But actually, I might... Oh, fuck. Oh, well. First death of the run by a random sentry bot. Yeah, this time I'm going to go due south from 10 Pines Bluff. Okay, so let's set the waypoint. Yeah, if I head over here, I can then go straight down and it'll be very safe. So I was sort of taking a bit of a risk going in that part of the map. Okay, this is a place with a lot of super mutants. Let's not get ourselves killed here. Not super mutants, ghouls. Yeah, we can probably run now. And then up here between here and the dino is probably the Starlight Drive-In. I remember that being close by. Okay, nothing on that road. Oh yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Nothing on that road again, which is great. That's probably the most dangerous part of this area. And we're safe. Right, well. We have all of a sudden another level. Let's do Action Boy. Right, so from here, we want to go to about I actually want to go to about here. And it should be easy enough to do the quest, like to do fire support. We don't actually need to have a lot of Molotovs. In fact, we can do it without any. And although without usage of any weapons or fists, it's been well known that some quests like that one can be done. But one quest that might not immediately come to mind as a quest that you can do without weapons or fists is or any sort of attacking, is the first Cabot House quest, where you have to retrieve the mysterious serum from the Parsons Creamery area. And the way you do that is actually quite interesting. See, what you do is there's nearby to that place, there's Lynn Woods, which has where's the other thing? Ah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, there's Lynn Woods, which has it has a bunch of raiders and 2 Deathclaws which can be summoned. And so what you do is you you summon the Deathclaws, get the raiders killed, and then you actually lure one of the Deathclaws over to the Parsons Creamery. And then Deathclaw kills Raider, you pick up loot, and then Bob is your uncle. And that's how that's done. That's okay. So I'll just wait until the shooting stops. I think they've actually nerfed Dancer's health. That way at some point he gets like permanently downed. Not permanently, but like he gets downed, and then when he gets back up he doesn't have full health. He has like 1 hit point. And then he gets back up, he gets hit, immediately downed, and then that cycle repeats. Oh shit. Oh, I've actually had those ghouls chase me pretty far. But not this time. Okay. Well, that would do it. A little cheeky explosion.
Civilian in the perimeter. Check your fire.
I didn't even shoot anything. Though I think something else might be about to explode, like that truck. Or has it already exploded? Although I think I want to loot the inside first.
Appreciate the assistance, civilian.
I'm just trying to survive out.
The way you charged it. Are you from a local?
Uh-huh. I'm from Vault 1.
You're a Vault? Most people
Yes.
wouldn't admit this. If I appear since the moment, if you want to continue pitching it.
Right.
Well, I mean, I can distract for you.
I'll continue to help.
Very well. I'm Paladin.
Sure.
Over there, we're on recon duty. But I've been trying.
Sir,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified. What?
Are we in? So what do you say?
Sure.
Time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
Okay. How much reserve? Okay, I have loads of reserve. Got your water. Toothbrush, bullets.
Yes, sir. Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make
Probably a good idea to pick up the ceramic as well.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy.
So level 6. This is when I had Lone Wanderer 1, but I'll put this into it might be time to get ready for doing up the power armor. So I'll put this into Armorer. Ready for that stuff. Okay. Don't think they're... Oh, Cotton Yarn, definitely. Okay. And then I think it's just the items up here. Mentats, yes please. Okay.
Catch me up or what?
I don't know. Your prognosis looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
You're all hard, Doc.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages on.
Okay, a little bit more ceramic.
Sorry about the other guys.
Bullets. Let's get these. Let's see. Ashtray. Pick up those as well. Okay. Oh. Glass is something that's good. Alright. You don't want that. That's a lot of weight for a little bit of goodies. Okay, what about here? Visor, glasses.
How you feeling, big guy?
I'll pick up that to grow it. Nothing there. Pick up the mentats. Okay. What about over here? Right, blowtorch. Okay. It's not useful. There we go. All right. And so we have 100 reserve remaining. All right.
Dance?
ready to move out?
Ready.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Take this alley. Follow me.
Oh, this lighter, yes.
Arcjet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk. But getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level.
Oh, really?
We're concerned. Whoever, whatever is creating.
Alright, so just for this section, I'm gonna mute the voices so that I can talk about stuff. Basically, in the first part of this challenge, there's going to be... Oh, nice. There's going to be a couple of quests that are going to be quite difficult. And this character, the granite can be sold, so I'll keep that as well. So the first thing is going to be rescuing Nick Valentine. And that's basically going to entail it'll basically there you go. Okay. That's a lot of mentats I've built up. Okay. I don't need any of those. How about this? Oh my, yes! Amazing. We finally have a chef hat. We don't even need to go all the way down to wherever. It's almost like the game is like, he named his character Flaming Chef. We better give him a chef hat. So yeah, first thing that'll be possibly somewhat difficult is going to be Vault 114 and rescuing Nick Valentine. Okay. I'm going to be in this part of the world. Well, there's the meat. So that was the meat blowfly. Okay, they both had meat. I think I forgot to bring... Yeah. It's a little embarrassing. Also, I should be filling this with dirty water. By doing this, I'll be able to craft the noodle cups. Right, now we've got some enemies up ahead. Get him! Yay! So the deer meat. Actually, it occurs to me that I need these flowers. Hub flower. Yeah, that hub flower is needed for the Great Mentat, so I should pick those up as well. There's one right over here. Don't mind me, Dance, just casually picking flowers. As you do. Alright, okay. Yes. So before I do Unlikely Valentine, that's when I'll want to pick up a flamer. Now, I've mentioned that I think there's a flamer in the Fen Street sewer, but the only flamer that I know of that I'm guaranteed to get is in the castle. Now, I don't actually have to take the castle to get it. I can just I can just run in, grab the flamer and the flamer fuel, and then run back out, and then I don't have to worry about the other stuff. Okay. And then the second is going to be killing Kellogg. So that'll basically, oh yeah, and this is, yeah. Yeah, so the second point is going to be killing Kellogg, which is basically going to require the same thing. So probably if I can rescue Valentine, I can kill Kellogg. Okay, let's open the door. And then run. It's like, how did you know about the ambush? You know, I suppose Dance should kind of be a little bit suspicious if my first instinct after opening the door is to run away. He's like, did you know something that I didn't? Are you in bed with the Institute? I'm like, no, I kind of sort of had a past life. And then he's like, I don't believe you. I'm going to shoot you in the head just in case. So let's pick up the pistols so we can grab the ammunition out of them. Oh, let's stand back. Also, it's funny that he hasn't detonated this. So yeah, The third tricky thing is going to be the behemoth. And to do that with fire-based weaponry, it's not only am I going to need a lot of Molotovs and a lot of flamer fuel and a maxed out flamer, which doesn't require perks, but I'll also need to have as good of an armor as possible. And it also occurs to me that I wouldn't normally when you do Show No Mercy, the ability to snipe enemies from afar works to your benefit so long as you don't so long as you don't like get too far away, because if you do get too far away, then all the enemies respawn, including the thing. Also, okay. Let's take all these out. All right. I think this water is drinkable, so I can fill it up with dirty water. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, aluminium canister. Lovely. And then before continuing on, let's drop all the guns. And then, because this character can use power armor, the glowing sea is going to be considerably easier than other challenges. So once I've killed the behemoth, the next difficulty is probably going to be the Corsa. Oh, shot glass. Give me that. Okay, we've got a magazine over here. Get him, Dance. Oh, we went to here to get the this light clock, and we're clear apparently. Okay. I'm pretty sure pretty soon we're going to need to drop some items, but we'll see if that's the case. Oh, I think there's a Mentat in here. Yes, a single Mentat. Oh, no. So the right away is the only thing I have to put back. Did I loot this one? Okay. All right. Oh yeah, I think this is the entrance room. Huh. Yeah, so I think if you haven't done this as the Brotherhood, you go through here and then you go that way, and then this path isn't accessible. Nothing through there. Okay. Oh, that's a cigarette machine. Okay. All right. Okay. Sweet. Now we just need to quickly get into the bottom room so that we can make Dance crispy this time, rather than making some Raiders crispy. And I mean, oh, fusion core, yes. Okay. So first, let's find all the password removal things. That was really bad luck. Okay, so we have cast, west, wind, band last. Oh, we got one of these. Huh. Gull, cold. Fear step. Rest mood. Shed thus. Hunt show. Feed slug. Okay, so there's 2 W words, 1, 2, 3, 4 S words, so I think S is the most common. I think most words end with D, so let's do shed. Where's shed? Ah, here we go. Likeness 1. Okay. So we know it's not shed. S-H-E-D, 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 S-H-E-D. Okay. Right. So either cold or mood. I guess mood. Likeness 1. M-O-D, M-O-O-D. M-O-O-D, 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 okay. So it should be wind or band. There we go. There we are. Guess who's going to be a little bit crispy? Although I feel like these shots should be capable of going through the glass unimpeded. And crispy time. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And that's the overweight. But there's one more to loot. Yeah, okay. So now let's drop all the guns. Nope. Okay. And I don't think there's any else. Okay. And how many? 519. Lovely. Okay. Right, well. So let's get Dad to spawn. So yeah, once we've killed the behemoth, I think the next thing that would be tough would be, yeah, it'd be the Corsa. But by then, I'd probably be strong enough that I'd be able to either blast through all the gunners or just run past them. And then yeah, railroad shouldn't be too hard. What else? Attacking the Institute is basically trivial. Yay, 2 of these. Okay. Right, well. I think there's one last synth up here. Alright. let's drop the rest of these guns. So now we have a reserve of about 4, 5, 6, 39. And considering that Dance is going to shove a gun into our where the sun doesn't shine, we're going to need a bit of extra reserve rather than lugging a bunch of Institute guns with us everywhere. Alright, lantern, yes please. Let's not take the stim packs. Vodkas, oop. That as well, that's great. Okay. So I think now I can put the voice back up to about here.
Smoother?
We're both alive.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed.
Uh-huh.
That being said, first and foremost,
right.
I think you'll find may it serve you well.
Lovely. I'm going to sell this for beer money and probably Molotov money.
That isn't necessary.
I insist you keep it. Now, we had a lot thrown at us. Our op could. There's no doubt. The way I see it, you could spend more. So,
I'd be honored to join.
that's what. Meet me back in.
Alright, lovely. Okay, level 7. Okay, I think I'll put this into intelligence. Before I get the science perk, I do need to get the Ents bobblehead. Fortunately, that's one of the easy ones to get. Now, I think there's normally synths around here. Sometimes there isn't. Yeah, looks like there's nobody here. Lovely. Ooh, another Molotov. Wonderful. No thanks. Okay, so our next destination is going to be... Well, I probably could actually head straight to Diamond City. If I go across here, go across there. Yeah, I reckon that'll be pretty doable. Okay. Yeah, this area should be pretty clear. The only trouble is right there. Wandering between here and Oberland Station is a mongrel dog. So let's uncheck that quest because we don't need that right now. Also, because I died after getting the mutated fern. I do need to actually pick that up in the main place where I get it. But that won't be too difficult to do. There's the super mutants way over there, but they're very far away. I also do want to eventually obtain that settlement. As this character I can actually unlock it, whereas as the Hoarder, unlocking that settlement required removing bobby pins, which couldn't be done. And so there's that. Okay. And while it is possible to jump into the settlement from above, or by jumping across one of the overhangs, a character with very little armor is not going to be very good at surviving that.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
You open this gate right now, Danny. I live here. You can't just lock me out.
Oh, I think there's goodies over here as well. Yeah, there's one of these. Also an ammo box with little in it. Okay. Ooh. Yes, even if I don't go in there, just taking a teeny tiny detour allows me to get a tiny bit of XP, but it's still better than nothing. Yes.
I just got here, but... Right.
You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, alright.
Let me through, let me through, let me through. Let me through, let me through. Let me through. Hi. Bye.
Down inside.
Okay. So there are a couple of quests we can do here. We might be too late to get all the shop quests, but we can still do Story of the Century as well as...
Anyone is one of those things.
Oh, we can sell to this guy. Lovely. Let's grab that. Drink one of
Everyone
those.
else may be closed, but Diamond City,
Let's see what you have.
the high.
Okay. Nine flamer fuel. I probably need to be at quite a high level to get a lot of that. And I don't think, what's the name? I don't think Eleanor is good for that. But, oh well, better stock up now while I can. Ooh. That's probably going to be good. Nothing here to sell. And nothing here either. Yeah, this doesn't get me much money. Certainly not enough to buy a shipment of adhesive. So adhesive and oil is going to be the main limiting factor, I'd reckon. Basketball. Okay. I think I have enough food for a while, so I'm going to grab these back. And those, okay.
You nicked McDonough with your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean nothing.
What's with you vault dwellers in those jumpsuits?
Okay, so we can do this. This will give us some more resources. And it'll... Wait. Where is she? Oh, I think she's doing the whole... What are you doing?
Great green jewel. Diamond City is a place where everyone knows everyone. And no one talks to anyone.
Put the gun
Here.
down now.
Get used to this town.
He'll kill us all.
Okay.
Kyle, no!
Yoink.
Show's over. There are no sins in Diamond City. Hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
Inside, Piper. Let me try this then. Okay, well.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, holding up.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. You're a vault dweller. A jumpsuit's a dead giveaway. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. You do that?
Sure.
Piper, I'm in.
Good. So,
My family and I were frozen.
wait.
Behold.
You know... so, you
I've been having too...
gotta make my job... Now, the big question.
You heard wrong. I'm not.
Don't lie to me, Blue. This is your story. Don't you want people to know the truth?
Huh. Interesting.
My son.
The parent after. Tell me.
Sing it, brother. A man took Sean, not some shadowy group.
I hope that's true. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you, the threat of kidnap. What would you say to...
Revenge.
Find who's responsible and
I'll take anger. That's everything. Look, about your son. I didn't know if his name's Nick.
Thanks, Piper.
He'll like you.
I agree.
Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Well, if anyone could figure out...
And I'll probably be using you at one point as a resource mule.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Lovely. Ooh, nice. She just happened to have a piece of cow in there. Alright, what's up here? Oh.
Officer just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Okay. I probably don't need to worry about using anybody as a resource mule yet. What's next? Oh yeah.
Where it is.
So if I go over here and into here, if I go here now, that completes the Jewel of the Commonwealth quest.
Something wrong?
These ties. Another stray coming in from the rain.
I know you must.
You don't.
Sure. Don't worry. I can help.
There's an old ball.
Hey, I'd love to help, but there's this.
Don't play games.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be.
So yeah, I suppose that's a reason why having a lot of charisma would be very beneficial. So I should probably think about acquiring a lot of whiskey. Oh, it's morning apparently. Very close to morning.
Can't believe you eat that. Only one thing works. Dug out in.
So with the whiskey, we can combine that with the mentats and the hub flower.
Just a minute, Yetim. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile.
Newcomer, huh?
When out comes
Talk to Abbott.
the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Meyerler. A Meyerler.
Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points a day.
Let me buy a bed, please.
You want to talk something really dead.
Redeem! No. I forgot you were there yet. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
Or you?
A customer. Need a room?
Yes.
All right.
Here.
You're in room 2.
Okay, so I'll do a full sleep. That should get me to the morning. Yes. Very close to midday, actually. Well, actually, more like the afternoon.
Have a nice day.
Okay. Right, well, got that guy.
doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need it.
Well.
Cola.
New guy, am I right?
Yes.
I'm the new guy.
Well, it could.
Sure. I'll take a look. Sure.
Everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay, how much flamer fuel? 0. Huh. Oh, but at least you have some Molotovs. And really nothing else to get. Okay, and then 243. There we go. All right, who's next? You.
You? I don't know you. Just keep...
Keep calm. I'm standing.
That's exact...
Human as the day I was...
Well, all right.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Odds in it.
Okay. So she also doesn't have any of the things. She does have a Molotov though, that's good. Whiskey, yes, okay. And then let's pick up as much oil as we can. And that. Which has barely any. Okay. See, minus 255 is 66. Okay.
ChemiCare cares about you, all your medicinal needs.
The new file.
So I can build 2 of these.
You have a
Nice.
legitimate medical concern. Is this about a facial reconstruction?
And a whole bunch of these. Okay. Nope, give me that. Thank you. Okay.
Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
Oh yeah, let's check in here for any clothing.
Hello. Have you been here before?
Yeah,
Sure.
plenty of times.
Really?
No mooching.
Good. Now that we understand.
Uh-huh. Sure. Let's take a look.
A pay?
All right. Yeah, so she doesn't really have anything that's chef-like. Is there anything I can sneak into my inventory that's chef-like? No, okay. So the main clothing that I was considering for this character was a checkered shirt and slacks. I've heard of the Vault-Tec lab coat being oh yeah, I've heard of that being chef-like, but
Don't search since supplies.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Everything.
yeah, nothing there. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is probably should probably save and then attempt the speech checks. So I reckon with 1 booze and 1 great mentats, I can comfortably do an orange level speech check with everybody. So let's get this one started.
This is either we
Damn.
some. I don't think many would.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Vladimir.
Right. We're all just...
Hey, okay. Well, Travis. And so he does not.
Well...
Exactly. Go on, sport. Come, you.
Okay, first things first.
See this bar? I killed a man for it.
Let's see what you got.
Not to buy it.
Right.
Okay, well, give me all your whiskey. Thank you. And I suppose the beer as well. And you can take these. And that. Should probably take that as well, to be honest. And these. And that. Let's see. Okay.
Just don't throw up all over my floors.
So I'll do 1 hour insomnia. That'll be fine. Then I'll take the booze and mentats and then go around and blasting everybody with charisma. First, this guy, because with good charisma you can get like 200 from him. Not 200, 600.
Hey.
You there? You need a genuine?
Got any work?
Well, if you coach, see where I'm.
100 cap seems light.
I like your moxie.
Please. You own a whole store.
You think you can play me for a sucker?
I'm not hunting down bait.
Hey, suit yourself.
Do I load or not? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it would seem like the odds of that happening is probably pretty low, so this time we should get the orange speech check. But because Mo gives such a high reward for his quest, he's the one that's mainly the one that's necessary for getting all the speech checks. So beer, great mentats. Let's try this again.
Hey.
You there? You need a genuine...
Got any work?
Well, if you want to. Come see what...
100 caps seems light.
I like your mouth.
Please. You own a whole store. You could...
Look at that.
There we go.
A card, a mitt, and a ball. Got it.
I think...
Sing it, brother.
Okay. Everybody else, relatively speaking, gives relatively little
Yeah, I
agree.
Here's some growth.
Sweeten the deal with some...
All right. How about 120?
Come on. Make it worth my while.
You are one righteous...
Here we go.
Mutated fern.
Cool.
Okay, and then
You need something, Scabber?
and then it's just
You read that article?
the kid over here. Oh, also this person. The blowfly gland person.
Professor, I have a new theory about how the Institute...
Hello.
Hi there. Are you here for today's class?
Sure. Sounds fun.
Yes. No, we all... You
X-rays.
not quite what we're looking next, but
Yes, very interesting.
that's what science... Now it's...
Sign me up.
You're gonna go out and... Radioactive...
Concur.
So what do you say? Ready to...
I do a job.
Money? Oh.
We're talking hunting a giant mutated bug. There's risks.
That would explain why some students...
Yep. Get the blowfly gland. Got it.
Remember, bring the gland back in one piece. Oh, and don't chew...
I feel like a blowfly gland would be very... Actually, yeah, it definitely would be very sour. Because if you scrap a blowfly gland, you get acid, which is sour.
Shane, what have I told you about
Let's pick up these. And while I can't eat these outright, I can take them back to Sanctuary and stuff to build an adhesive farm. So if I'm going to do that, maybe I should consider working in maybe I should consider working in the what's it called?
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry. Happy to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Hard.
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay ya.
I think you can do better than that.
Might have been a hard bargain, huh?
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much
Okay. And so this is the last guy over here. So the beer ran out pretty quickly, but the grape mentat should last a little longer.
Hey there, purified water. You won't find this out?
Anything I can do to help out?
Ah.
Depends. What's the...
No. We're not doing it.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Do I not have the great mentats anymore either? Oh, I do. They were just Really, really unlucky. Oh well. Yeah, I probably don't want to be doing that just yet. Let's see. I think that's it. So I'll call it a stream here, and then tomorrow I'll continue on with the with all the Diamond City stuff.
Don't throw up all over my floors.
So you put in now, and that's going to be it. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining. Let's see if there's anybody to host. Sure. So yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow.